everyone, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel. This is my first official video I've ever made. That's just mine. I used to make videos when I was young, but that was just for fun, and now I'm just, well, this is also just for fun, but now I'm just kind of wanting to see where this channel can take me and looking for some creative outlet to, you know, express myself. I don't know if that's what the kids do these days, but a little bit about me. I am 23 and I just graduated college for psychology major, and I am married, so that's been pretty awesome, to my high school sweetheart, which is wonderful. And I've just been looking for a way to kind of have a creative outlet for myself. I've tried journaling, and I love to read, and I've been watching book videos for the past like year now, and just like obsessing over all of these things book related, and I thought, you know what, maybe this is my turn. So this is my first video, and I wanted to kind of show you guys an unhaul of my books. There's a couple clips that I've already shown you guys of a little bit of my bookshelf tour that I have that's nowhere near done and not organized at all, by the way. All I've got are just, you know, series together, and then I've got just random books that are TBR, and then I've got random books over here, so nothing actually makes sense for anything, but that's fine. But I have books in there that I just know I will not touch. That I've just gathered from over the years. From, it used to be me and my sister's books, and some of these she's read and I haven't, and some of these I've read and she hasn't. Actually, have I even read all of them? I don't even know if I've read any of these books, to be fair, but when I know that this is just not my type of books, so just want to do a little unhaul for you guys, and then I will bring you guys to a bookstore where you get to trade in books and kind of see what I have. I have a long list of books that I want to buy so that I can read them. So wanting to go check out and see what they have. And then I also want to go to the library and get a library card, because they have audiobooks on there that you can get and rent out for free. Or if I want to try out a book before buying it, then, you know, it seems I'm a little late to the game. I feel like having a library card is like a standard, or I used to have one and now I don't. So, well, that is it for this intro. Let's just go ahead and get started. So the first book that I will be unhauling is called The Unseen. This is by Richie Tankersley Cusick. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I have no idea what this book is about. So this book, I just read the synopsis of this because I wanted to make sure that I enjoyed it, and this one's just looks like it's about a girl who has a stalker, falls into a grave, and then something happens while she's in the grave and there's somebody else in there. So it's kind of like a spooky horror. I think this might be more YA or even middle grade. I'm not really sure. But I just know that I read the first couple sentences. I know that the writing style is not for me immediately, just because I'm leaning more towards adult books at this point in my life. I haven't found any YA. Oh, I just read the Selection series, so that is a YA series that I've actually been enjoying, and I've read YA my whole life, love it. But I haven't had any middle grade success or anything like that, so this is most likely YA, but based off of what I could tell, this might not be my cup of tea. If you guys know, let me know. If I'm just missing out on this book, tell me, because all I know is that it doesn't seem like my style at this point in my life as a 23-year-old woman, so I'm gonna be giving this to somebody that would really enjoy it. So that's it for that one. This next book I have is called My Life in Black and White by Natasha Friend. This seems like it's a YA, maybe thriller, maybe, you know, just kind of a coming of age story. It looks like there is a girl and her best friend named, a girl Lexi and her best friend named Taylor, and Lexi goes through the windshield of Taylor's brother's car. This is all on the back, so I'm not giving any spoilers or anything. I haven't read this one, by the way. So looks like she goes through the windshield and is now having to recover from her injuries and trying to, quote unquote, struggles to see herself as more than a pretty face. So that's kind of where I get the coming of age thing. I just know that this is probably not going to be my cup of tea. I used to be more into these kind of books more when I was a teenager, but right now I'm delving into fantasy. I still love dystopian, but this one, I don't know. Let me know if you guys really like this one, and I'll pick up a copy again. But I know my sister really liked this one when she read it a long time ago. I have no idea if she would say the same thing now. But that is something I will be passing along to somebody who actually enjoy it. Okay, so this next one is called Warm Bodies. This one's by Isaac Marion. I've watched the movie and I really liked the movie. I watched it years ago and I remember it being funny but also cute and, you know, having a cool premise of zombies and stuff, you know how it is. But I just know I'm not going to read this. This is one of those books where, you know, it has the movie cover on the front. Not that I'm like opposed to that. It's just not something I gravitate towards when I get books. As getting the movie cover version, I want to get books that don't have the movie cover version on it. I guess I'm a little bit of a snob that way, so. But this one I know I've already watched the movie and I wouldn't say that the book jumps out at me as something exciting or like the premise is interesting. I think my sister also read this, but I have not and I don't plan on it because zombies are not really my thing and I just don't see myself reaching for it, so. This next one is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. This has, of course, I think we've all heard of the TV series 13 Reasons Why. I watched the first season and it was a lot, let's just say that, you know. So this book definitely has some trigger warnings in it for anybody. If you don't know the story, just a girl ends up committing suicide in this and it's just kind of the fallout surrounding that. She leaves some tapes behind for her friends and you know, I would say that my opinion on this is not, like, at least the show version, I did not enjoy the representation of how it looked. I know that they're still continuing it on, I think they're in their 3rd season or something like that, so, I mean, I can't compare the book to the movie because I've never read the book, or the show, sorry, not the movie. I can't compare the book to the show because I've never read the book, but right now, I don't see myself reaching for this based off of the show. I feel like like I said, the representation's not my cup of tea. Maybe the book is a lot better. My sister also read this one. I think she did enjoy it, and I think the movie was, or the show, geez, I keep calling it a movie. I think it's just because most of the time, books turn into movies and not shows, so that's kind of one of those things. But, yeah, this one I'm gonna pass on. Hopefully somebody can enjoy this, or, you know, I don't know. Who knows, this might be somebody's favorite book, so if you guys think that the show doesn't represent this one the way it should be, then let me know and I will get another copy of this if I feel like it's just right up my alley. Somebody convince me if you think that this is way better than what we've got, so yeah. This next book I've never heard of and have never read. I actually think I haven't read any of these books, which I know, it doesn't really give me the right to be like, oh, I don't like them. I have no idea if I would like them, but I just don't see myself reaching for them. So this one's called The Lipstick Apology by Jennifer Jabley. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. Kind of a cool last name. This one seems to be a YA or even middle grade. I'm not sure. It says teens on the back, so I think it's a YA. Where this girl named Emily's parents die in a plane crash and looks like the mom left behind something written in lipstick that has her kind of confused, and it looks like they're just kind of, maybe it could be a mystery idea, maybe it's the cover that throws me off, maybe because it's YA, and again, I'm kind of moving towards that, like, adult genre right now. That's kind of my thing at the moment. Let me know if there's some things that I'm missing out on, but this one, if you like it, sorry. I just don't see myself reaching for this one. I don't even remember my sister reading this, so I have no idea if it's good. Just seems kind of like a basic kind of story. So again, let me know if any of these books are like your favorite books ever and I need to read it. So this next one I did read. I remember I read this years ago, maybe when I was early teens, maybe even younger than that. This one's called Out of My Mind by Sharon M. Draper. This one I do not remember very much. I remember liking it, I think. It says on the back, 11-year-old Melody has a photographic memory. Her head is like a video camera that is always recording, always, and there's no delete button. So this is kind of her journey around her memory and all that good stuff. This is, immediately I hear middle grade when I hear that she's 11. So again, I don't see myself reaching for this anytime soon. I'm not on this type of journey right now. So, but if you love this, I remember liking this book when I was younger. I have no idea if I would like it now as an adult. I don't even remember if I finished it. So let me know if you guys like this one or if you think I should give it a reread. But right now I'm gonna give it to somebody, maybe somebody who's younger who would actually enjoy this. So that is all I've got. I hope you guys can see all this okay. But yeah, that is all the books I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books to give away to my little bookstore, my second-hand bookstore, so they can take them. They're all in really good condition, so hopefully I can get some coins so that I can just trade for books that I've been wanting to read or wanting to buy. So let's just go ahead and go check it out, see what they've got, see how it works out, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, okay, so first of all, sorry for the lighting. It's absolutely trash. Let's see, does that make it? Nope, doesn't do anything. How about this? Okay. Better, worse? A vibe, you know? So I went to the bookstore that you can donate. I don't want to give away the name just because I don't know if it's like a chain or not, or if it's just local, but I went to my local secondhand bookstore and donated or went in to trade my books and to get the price and everything, and they said that they would call me and let me know. Tuesdays and Saturdays are their only days that they take donations for trade, so that you can get like money for them so that you can go back and buy books, or you can just get the money if you want to. So I'm gonna have to wait and call, but I did spend like a good 30 minutes in there just browsing and seeing if I could find anything that caught my eye. One thing, I've actually never been there. I've lived here my whole life and I've never been there, so it's kind of interesting to see. And sorry if you can hear the rain. There is a lot of rain happening, as you might have seen. So anyways, there is a lot of books in there. A lot of people trade their books in and, you know, all that good stuff. So it's all lining all the walls, and you saw all the clips and everything. So, and it's all ordered by author. Sometimes there's genre, but you know. So I was just kind of looking for some of the books that I've been wanting. I was looking specifically for Dune, by Frank Herbert. It's very popular right now, obviously, so everybody wants it. I want a specific cover. I'm not expecting to get it at a secondhand bookstore, but I'm hoping that one day I'll find it somewhere that I don't have to pay like 30 bucks for it. Not that it really matters, because I will buy it anyway. Oh, we like that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, looking for that. I was looking for some Alex Michaelides books. I already read The Silent Patient. I want to read The Maidens. I saw The Silent Patient there, so, but I already have that, so I didn't want to get another one. I did see the Twilight series there. I have almost all, I'm not planning on rereading them or anything. They were one of my favorite books as a kid, so it's just kind of sentimental, but somehow I lost my Twilight and my New Moon hardcovers in maybe a move, or I like lent it to a friend and they just never got it back. But I have Eclipse and Breaking Dawn and Midnight Sun, which I read recently this past, I think it was last January. So I read all those, but anyways, I wanted to complete my collection. I found those, but I only found them in paperback, and I would like to have like that collection in full hardback if I can. I did find the New Moon hardback, but they didn't have the dust cover on it, so I was like, okay, we're gonna wait and see if, because there was a lot of bags of donations, like, you know, they're gonna have to process them. Who knows when I'm gonna hear back, which is totally fine. I'm not in a rush to hear back, but I'll definitely be back to see the new, all the new trade-ins come in, because I'm sure that there's some people that just hated some of the books that I'm really dying to read. So yeah, I was looking for Colleen Hoover books. I found some, is it Ellen Hildebrand? Yes, I believe so. I found a lot of her books, and Nora Roberts was in there too, of course. She's got a lot of books in there. But I haven't given too much romance a shot, so I just kind of wanted to browse, and I looked in some classic. There's such a cute little sitting room in there. It was really cool to explore all of it and, you know, see what I've been missing all these years. I remember as a kid we used to donate there, but never really went in to look. So yeah, so that's kind of my experience at the secondhand bookstore. It was not as successful, I guess, as I expected. I expected to get books and have them to come back with, but that's totally fine. I will just be patient and wait. So now I am at the library. It is 5 o'clock. They close in an hour, so I am just gonna go in and apply for a library card because your girl needs one. I really want to do the audiobook thing on Libby, where you can rent audiobooks, because with my job right now, I've been wanting to listen to more audiobooks, and I'm listening to an audiobook through Script with the trial right now, because I'm reading, I don't know if you saw a clip of that, A Court of Wings and Ruin. There we go. Yep. I get them mixed up sometimes. I'm reading that right now. I'm about halfway through, a little over halfway through. And so I like listening to the audiobook sometimes when I work or when I'm driving. So that is kind of, I didn't end up listening to too much of it because I got distracted by other things and the rain distracted me. So, but anyways, so I want that option so that once I don't have to buy a subscription or buy each audiobook, especially if I like the paper. I like physical books more, so that's just like an additional thing that I don't want to have to pay for. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also if I want to try out a book and not have to pay for it. So, all right, this clip is getting kind of long. Okay, well, I think I got cut off. My dad called me, so wanted to go to dinner, which was sweet. So I'm just gonna hop into the library, see what they've got, just check it out a little bit. I haven't been since I was a kid, so want to apply for a card, and they close at 6, so let's just get going and get out of there. Hi guys, so I just got my library card. It's been about 20 minutes. A lot smaller than I remember it being. So I remember the library being a lot bigger when I was a kid. I mean, the last time I was there, I was probably 10. So, because I usually like to buy my books new. So this is a new adventure for me. I did see some books that I would be willing to check out, but I didn't end up doing it because I'm usually the type that just goes for it and buys the book that she wants, but maybe this will be a good way for me to test out how, like, the book goes before just committing full force to the book. So, like, for example, Dune. Like, I really want to get Dune. Somebody just pulled up next to me, so hopefully they don't think this is weird. Probably will. Oh, well. So, I really want to get Dune. But I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. I've never tried sci-fi. I've heard great, amazing things. I loved the movie, and I thought that the movie would be a great book, obviously, because it was based off of the book. But anyways, I'm excited to see if it actually lives up to the hype. And I just realized that I've probably been talking and you can't see my eyes very much in the camera, so sorry if that annoys you for this video. I'll try to get better at looking directly at the camera instead of just like in the... I don't know if you guys can tell the difference if I'm looking just at myself versus in the camera. But anyways, yeah, so I want to try out Dune before I commit to buying it because, you know, maybe that's a way for me to be like, oh, I actually like this book. And that for that one in particular, there's only a 14-day, like time frame you can have it. So that way I can spend 2 weeks with it, see if I enjoy it and whatnot, and then commit to buying it if I actually really like it. So, and I still get the Libby advantages too, which is great. that has been my adventure for the day. I'll probably check in with you guys when we get home, maybe not. My husband and I are going to get sushi, and we will see what we get up to after that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog so far, and enjoy all the cozy rain shots. I know I'm vlogging in the dark for my first vlog ever, so I hope you enjoy. Let's just get going and get going home. I might get some clips later, and if not, then I'll talk to you guys in the next video.